Hey guys, this reading is going to be for the sign of Virgo for the second week of January 2023. Keep in mind that this is just a general reading and it will not resonate with all of you. Please only take the messages that resonate and discard the rest. This will be for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Take a look at all of your signs to get a clearer picture of what's going on in your life. Hey guys, what's up? Hope you guys are having a good time out there. Oh, hope everyone's doing good. These are so slippery. And it doesn't help that they're super big. So I have a hard time shuffling them because my hands are kind of small. Alright, let's see what they want to say. Alright, so I hear that you're like in some sort of a struggle. You can't decide if it's time to walk away from whatever this is. I show that you just don't want to give up on this, even though it's starting to feel like, you see how this lady has all the flowers on her back. I mean, they're beautiful flowers, right? And one flower alone doesn't weigh a lot. But when you have like a whole bouquet on your back, then it starts getting heavy. So that's how the Ten of Wands is. It's like whatever situation you're in, like relationship or whatever the case may be for you guys, it's like it's become a burden. It's not giving you what you thought it would give you. And you're having a hard time just balancing your life. You can't keep putting in work into something that's draining you so much. Let me see what else we got. And it's actually something that I keep hearing you thought was your legacy. You thought it was gonna bring you happiness, success. Because the Ten of Pentacles talks about wealth, right? Like generational wealth and just, having more money than you've ever had in your life. It's different for everyone, the Ten of Pentacles, right? But it's mostly about money. And with it upside down, it's telling me something else. It's telling me like you thought that you both together, I don't know if you guys were going to have like some kind of a business together or it was like a business venture, but I'm getting that you thought you were going to make a lot of money with this person. So that's the part of the Ten of Pentacles that I am getting. But as far as that, I also get that, the Ten of Pentacles is also a legacy, right? The generational wealth that I was talking about. So the project that you're working on or relationship that you're working on is starting to feel like a burden. It doesn't feel fun anymore. It doesn't feel like it's something you want to invest anymore. You can't decide. You're just being spread so thin and you're just tired all the time. You don't know if you can continue to be putting in work into this like this anymore. But you understand that if you don't, then you'll lose your legacy. Okay, that's what that is. Okay. Let me see what else we get. Yeah, and I get that you've changed your perspective about this, and that's why you're like wondering what you should do. What can you do to keep this balance? What can you do to not get overwhelmed and keep on, I hear, investing in your dream? Because I show that, this dream that you're investing in, it hasn't reaped rewards yet. For some of you, it could be like some kind of a side gig or a hobby that you're like trying to get off the ground, I'm hearing. Wanting to start a business with your hobby, it'll be different for all of you. And that it took you a long time to accept that your hobby was it feels like a life purpose for you. It feels like whatever you're doing right now that's like burning you out and like making you feel like you don't want to put in work anymore because you can't balance. I show that it might be like a dream of yours. Like it could be like a business that you started and it's just not going like you expected. It's just not flourishing like you thought. You thought it was going to take off really fast and you just had so many expectations for this. And it's not happening. So now you're in the middle deciding, do I keep doing this? Do I keep going forward? Do I keep going forward in this venture that I don't know how long it's going to take to reap the rewards? How long is it going to take for me to get my 10 of Pentacles, Yeah, everything's really unclear for you right now. You just can't make a decision at the moment. All you know is that you need to keep your balance in order to keep this dream in your life, because this dream is very important to you. And even though you're doubting yourself right now, it's something that you're not going to easily give up, no matter how tired you are or how long of day it's been, because I showed once again that this is like a side gig. So you have like a regular 9 to 5, and this is like you're like burning the midnight oil with this thing, with this creative project. I'm hearing for some of you, it's a creative project that's starting to feel and you don't want that to happen. This is your dream, right? This is something that you love. This is what you want to do for the rest of your life. And the divine wants you to know that it is your path, but it's just not going to grow like you expected, And not that you can't make it grow the way you expected, but you're not really giving your 100% to this. It's like you really can't, because you have, your 9 to 5 job. So without you putting 100% into this, it's not going to move the way it would have moved if you didn't invest in it so little. I heard. That took me a minute. I couldn't figure out what there was. I was just seeing a whole bunch of images, no words. Sometimes I hear, I use everything. I hear things, I see things, I feel things. It all depends. So I was getting confused because I was getting like a bunch of images. Yeah, so it's something that, is your dream, and you're just not ready to give up on it. But right now you're like very tired and you're not sure if maybe you should set this aside for a later time where you can like focus on this 100%. But I'm hearing that it's never going to be the right time. It's either now or never. It might not grow as fast as you want it to, because you can't, give your 100% to it, because you still have your 9 to 5, right? And that, takes a lot out of you. And you also have your home responsibilities that you can't let go, You got to take care of what you got to take care of at home. So it's not just the 9 to 5. You got to come home to, some of you have a family, a husband, kids that you have to take care of, feed, some of you might have young kids still, that require a lot of attention. So I keep hearing again that you're being very like, you're being spread really thin, and you got to figure out how to make this easier on yourself, or else you're going to burn out and you're not going to have a choice but to give something up. And it's not going to be your livelihood. You still need that for right now, right? Sorry guys, I had to sneeze. Yeah, so you can't give that yet. You can't give that up yet. I mean, if you could, you wouldn't be doing both, right? So Sorry, you guys. I have to sneeze again. My allergies. Whew. Okay. Sorry, guys. My allergies are acting up. Um. Yeah. So you got to figure out how to. I don't know. Maybe you need like some kind of a time management or scheduling or doing things ahead of time. You have to figure this out though, or else you're gonna burn out, and you don't want to do that because this is your baby. This is your creative project. Sorry, guys. I keep sneezing and coughing. I just don't want to do it on the mic. I apologize. And like I said, I'm not very tech savvy, so try to edit that out. It'll probably take me like a week to learn how to do it or something. Yeah, so yeah, let me see what else we get. Another line. But like I said, this is not something that you're gonna give up so easily. This is really important to you. This is like a creative project. For some of you, it's painting or art. It could be anything, guys. But I show that it's like I heard at the beginning, that it's a creative project that's starting to feel like a burden because you're having a hard time balancing your home life and your personal life, and you're just having a hard time balancing everything. Maybe you're doing too much for your creative project. Maybe you're doing more than you need to do. Maybe, hold on a second, guys. Sorry. Maybe with if you cut back a little bit, you could focus more on quality than quantity. And once again, it's repeated in my head, whatever you're doing might not grow or get popular as fast as you expect it to, but it will over time, because of course you want quality over quantity, right? Guys, my allergies are really killing me. Sorry, guys. I mean, the works. Like the itchy eyes, and ugh, I bet anybody that has allergy knows what I'm talking about. And like, I'm on a time crunch, right? Because I have to do that time management thing. So if I don't get it out right now. So let's see what else we got. Yeah, but you're in your zone right now. I mean, even though you're getting spread out really, really thin, you're in your zone. You're in like a very creative zone. Maybe you need to cut back, or maybe do do your project less often, or maybe go down to part-time. I don't know. I know you'll figure this out though. Let's see. And you're starting to, since it's not growing as fast, you're starting to doubt if this is your stability. It's like you're in full creative mode and you're giving your all and you're spreading yourself thin and you're working your butt off at work, 9 to 5. You still come home, take care of your pets, family, kids, and then you have to spit out creativity. And I get how difficult that can be. I mean, it's, if you keep going at the pace you're going, you're going to burn out. So, I'm thinking you might have to cut back, because it's urging you to have a new beginning. Um Maybe this side project needs to be put to the side, or maybe cut down. I think it's more cut down, guys. So whatever you're doing on the side, whether it be a second job or your hobby that we're talking about, this, you can't give it up. It's your baby, right? And I'm thinking that if you stop doing this project, you're going to start telling yourself like, as soon as, and it's just going to go by year after year after year after year, and before you know it, it's going to be 5 years and you haven't started your project. So maybe it's a better idea to cut back so you won't completely stop. I think it's better to keep going even if you don't do it as often. Although I know it feeds your soul and you need it. It's like part of you because this is your destiny, but right now I believe that there's still like lessons that you need to learn because before you could fully flourish in that position. Not in that position, but in that business venture that you have. I don't know if it seems like the universe might be testing you to see how much you want this, because the Empress, it's like as soon as you unblock yourself and decide what path you're going to take, because it seems to me that you're like in some kind of a limbo about continuing to do this project, like I said. And for some of you, it might be a friendship or relationship, get as however it resonates with you guys. Okay, for some of you, it might be about a job and a new business that you've started, and your decision is going to be to leave your job and go for your new business 100%. Some of you actually can do that. You have the financial, you might have savings, or you just have other ideas of how to sell your product, or maybe, you've already been doing this on the side and you already know how to make money with it. So all of you are going to be on a different leg of your journey. Some of you are going to be ahead, some of you are going to be behind. All right, let's see what else. But this is not, you shouldn't leave it behind, because I think that if you leave it behind and choose a different path, it's like gonna block your creativity. It's like, and then the wheel is you're just gonna stagnate. I don't think you should leave this behind. Let me go ahead and get one more and close out the reading. Nope, sorry guys. Wow, I really went over. Okay, let me just get one more. But yeah, it kept repeating about the creative project and balancing out. Yeah, how funny. Yes. So the best thing to do now is just balance your energy out. Probably time management. You might have to either, and it's different for all of you. You might either have to cut time or cut hours at your job, or you might have to cut back on this creative project. And this creative project, just remember not to give up on it. Just keep going. You just might not be able. I know that you probably wanted to go full force when you first started the project, because hey, who doesn't want a strong beginning? But I think right now at the moment it's not very realistic with all the other things that you're doing, and in the long run something's got to give. So just stay balanced, don't get overwhelmed. Something's gonna have to get cut down, or you're gonna have to figure out how to make your side project less stressful, because it's starting to, like I said, it's a beautiful burden, right? I mean, it's beautiful, and you don't want it to feel like a burden, right? Whatever it is that you're doing, it's beautiful, but it's starting to feel like a burden because it's just getting hard because you're spread thin. So those are all the messages I have for you, my dear Virgo. Just remember to stay balanced, and I hope y'all are having a great new year, and I will talk to y'all next week. Bye guys.